Hey everybody, welcome back to Rival Zone Gaming. Chris here, and today, in association with Early Access Gaming, we are doing our Let's Review series on Ancient Frontier. Brought to you by the same studio that brought you Bladestar. Ancient Frontier is a sort of continuation, maybe a spiritual successor to the Bladestar game. Fairweather Studios developed both of them, and they've done a really good job with Ancient Frontier. It's not the same thing as Bladestar. It's not the same game, I mean. Whereas Bladestar was kind of a space shooter, Ancient Frontier is more of an RTS mixed with an RPG and mixed with a turn-based strategy game. It's a real hard balance to strike, and they've not done a very bad job at all. They've done a pretty good job, actually. There is so much about this game to like. On the screen right now, you've got a picture of the main menu. Now, you'll notice those big buttons going down the left-hand side with really easy to understand titles on each one. And you've got that epic picture. I mean, that picture just looks glorious. But the buttons are what you want you to focus on, because you'll notice one on there says lore, and that's just says how much detail is in there. From that one word, there is actual history for each faction in this game, and they give you that history willingly. That being said, it doesn't stop there. It really doesn't. I'm giving you a quick look at the options screen right now. You'll see there's a multitude of different options. This is not a easy game to run. It's very demanding graphically. But although it is that demanding, it's well worth going with it. There's a lot of moving parts, both on the screen and off. You can set things to make it work a little better for you. And I do advise you to go through that. Make sure your system can handle it. It doesn't look, when you see the actual game, it doesn't look like it's very graphically intensive, but it is, believe me. When you see the details on the models of the little ships, it's there. It really is. Now, moving on, I would normally at this point show you the tutorial. But the tutorial is, it's incredible. It's fully voiced. Literally, you have three friends, not to give too much away. You have three friends, and they're talking about when they're going through training. And they're kind of explaining the control schemes and how to do everything for you. And you'll get pictures, and they'll have someone going through it, going, you can press this, and you can get this. And you can do this to get this. But even if they didn't have that, Fairweather have done such a great job of making the interface extremely easy to use. Everything is tied off of several buttons on the left-hand side of the mission select screen or your fleet screen, which I will come to soon. And they're basically just massive buttons with single word descriptions of what is behind each one. Simple. You want to choose a mission? Go to the mission screen, and then you'll see a selection of missions that you can choose. Now, the story missions do come with voiceover and story built into them. This is not a simple do this mission, get to the next mission, do this mission, get to the next mission. Each mission has a reason, and it's explained to you on how that will continue the story. For example, in one particular section, I was given a choice between taking a civilian fleet, a safe route through a nebula, where, yes, there was mines and things, but it was safer because there was no pirates. Or I could take it through open space, where there would be pirates. And there was pros and cons to each side, but it was still a story mission, no matter what I did. It would just affect how characters in-game would react to me and what bonuses I could get from scavenging parts from blown up ships or blown up asteroids or whatever. So it really does make you want to decide the right way. Because you might not want to anger everybody. I don't know, you might. But then again, you might read the lore. Then again, you might not. So, it's a really, it's a fun UI to use, and the story is extremely well done. The voice acting is epic. Rarely do you have a line where you think, yeah, they edited that in. They put that there for a particular reason. They did the whole thing and then thought, oh, there's a line missing here. We'll just edit that in. No one will notice. There's rarely anything like that. There's the occasional cringeworthy line where you kind of go, oh, someone get me a bucket or something. Because every game that has voiceover has to have at least one of those lines. It's the law. As I said earlier on, the models of the ships, it should be something on screen for you now. It's just one of the hero ships, which there are a few, but most of the other ships are just things that you can adjust, modify, put mods on. You can do research to have upgrades. You can literally create a bespoke fleet for yourself. Your playstyle, your fleet. It's not an easy game to do that with, though. You do have to put a lot of work in, and they have gone along the lines of the XCOM route of you buy something and when it dies, that's it, it's dead. So you really do feel like you have to look after these things. You don't want to just waste them. This isn't a Command and Conquer type thing where you can build 9,000 tanks and storm the enemy's walls and just destroy them in one move. No. Every single unit you buy has to survive if you want to use it again. It's a good model, and it's a model that I think a lot of game developers should use, because permadeath really does bring home this unit means something to me. I applaud them for doing that, because it's not an easy thing to put in there and actually make people gain an emotional attachment to. Now we're going to move on to something I really don't want to talk about, because I really liked this game, but it's something called the initiative system, or at least that's what I'm calling it. On screen, you will see where the mouse is for, and it's hovering over something called initiative, and there's a number next to it. Now that number is that unit's initiative, and that ties into how units can be moved on the tactical map. The tutorial explains this a lot better than I could, but basically all the units are piled together that will appear on the tactical map, and they are randomly sorted, so they're in a random order, with units with high initiative generally being put towards the top of the movement list, which means you and the opposing force move the units. Sometimes you'll move a unit, then they'll move a unit. Other times you'll move 2 or 3 units, and then they'll move 1 unit, and then you'll get to move the rest of your units. It mixes everything up, making things very tactical. There will be some gameplay where I'll show this. The problem I have with this is it takes the strategic thinking out of your hands, because you can literally move a unit into somewhere where you think it's absolutely fine, then you don't get a turn, or you don't get to move another unit for like 3 of the offensive, your enemy's units move, sorry. And then they move 3 ships in and your ship dies before you've even had a chance to move it again. You've not had a chance to set up anything. You've not had a chance to move other ships in to support it or anything like that. And through no fault of your own, you lose one of your units. And that's not fair. Add to the fact that the computer is basically generating these movesets, generating which unit comes next. So the computer is telling you when you're allowed to move and what unit you're allowed to move. And that just gets under my skin. I know some people, I have a friend who I explained that to, and he went, wow, that sounds amazing. And so, you have to really think around it. Me personally, I didn't like it. I loved everything else about the game, and this just kind of made me, it was a sticking point. Maybe I'll get used to it over time, I'm not sure. But it was just like, I want control of my ships. Give me my ships. I don't want anyone else telling me what to do. But it does create a unique tactical thought process. You have to think ahead. Like I say, maybe there'll be people out there who think that's brilliant. I'm hoping there is, because quite honestly, I really do like this game. Up to that point, I'm thinking maybe I need to just spend more time with it. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to start talking again in a second. And we're going to see some gameplay. We'll start off at the main menu and work our way through. Just a quick run through, and then we'll get some gameplay going. Okay, so here we are with Agent Frontier. Just quickly go through the bits and pieces. Options, we've obviously spoken about. Tutorial, I really want to show you the tutorial. I so want to show you that. But we don't have 10 minutes, so... Not just to spend on the tutorial, and we would actually spend 10 minutes. They do go through it step by step. It's very well done. There's a help section, obviously, lore. Cutscenes I didn't speak about. There are cutscenes in the game. You do get to hold on to them so you can watch them later. And I have seen one of them, and they're pretty darn good. Just saying. Alright, let's get straight into the game. We'll go with the Federation campaign. Because I know that actually has optional objectives, one of which is something that everybody does when you're playing a turn-based game or a real-time strategy. You always do it, and you know you do, and when you see what I mean, you'll understand. Obviously, I've played a little bit, get some screenshots
Finally,
and things.
An assignment on the frontier. It seems more desolate than I remember. Desolate and beautiful.
Moving on.
In the meantime, I will be running an astrograph survey of the local region.
Yeah.
I just picked up a civilian distress call nearby, and I need one of you to volunteer and check it out.
Okay, this is what I meant with you getting to choose. As far as I can tell, every story mission has 2 options that you can do. Now, we're going with option 1, because option 2 is good, don't get me wrong, but that's your girlfriend, and you don't want to make her angry. So let's go.
It's been a while since the crew...
Maybe this tour won't be so boring after all.
But I don't want to give away too much, so that's why we're just jumping through that. Okay, that's the initiative score we were talking about. 30. So that's a pretty good score, I believe. Deploy that. If you try and launch the mission without having anything in the battle units, it won't let you. So there you go. Come on! Get us into the fight.
Frontier Command's data on this sector is limited. Spread out and explore the entire map.
I'm getting some interference on my...
Could be...
Bye-bye. Okay. Status. Right, this is it. 768 hexes needed to scout. So basically, you're on a hexagonal map. And what they're saying is you need to uncover every single little hex. And let's face it, we're all guilty of going, maybe there's something just in this corner that I've missed. So that's a nice little gameplay feature they've thrown into the game. Just kind of working off the fact that we have to uncover everything, just in case. There are 3 enemy targets in the area. We need to scout the entire sector, and the Fury and the Celeste must survive. This is the Celeste. Let me zoom in for you. That's a nice ship, isn't it? We have a bunch of fighters of different types. That is the Fury. So if we go to the Fury and look at it. Initiative 29, so not entirely the best. Where are you? You are there. Okay, let's have a look at your initiative. 32. So it seems on the first round everything kind of balances out. Yeah, it's that one. 35. You're exactly the same. So if we go to you. 24. Okay, cool. But as we add units to this, that's question mark there is an enemy unit. It mixes up the order and makes things very complicated for you. But there you go. That is just what it takes to move. right mouse button held down, you can tilt the camera, twist it. Yeah, WASD keys, move it around as well, and you just zoom in with the mouse rolly thing, or Z and X, I believe, as well, which is a little bit more touchy. Let's just say touchy. Yeah, it's touchy. Okay, we found some bad guys. Now you'll notice that they're out of range. I can't shoot them. Won't let me shoot them. And our ships are just sat there. All you have to do is unit done. Now we're going to send him some backup. This unit can move 3 times. Awesome. Again. This is hydronium. It's basically fuel. And we need fuel for everything. But I will leave the description of everything that you need during the game to the tutorial, because it makes a lot more sense when they explain it than when I do. Yep, he's only got 2 moves. Okay. He's hiding. Move your ships to uncover all the dark fog of war hexes. The number of hexes you still need to reveal is listed in the objective display on the top right. We know. Thank you so much, though. We appreciate that. Actually, you are going to go that way and uncover this area. You can go up. Awesome. Right. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, we found some more bad guys. And we're still out of range. That's not good. So we're going to pull back. Can I shoot you? Not yet. How about there? Yes, I can shoot you. But he's undercover, so hit chance 80%. And that's it, because we've used up all our shots. And we missed. 80% and we missed. I know, it's XCOM, basically. Forgot about that square. There you go. Oh, that hex. I'm sorry. 490. We're not doing bad. Oh, he missed. Awesome. And he missed again. And he got a critical. Great. That's that one done. We'll push up that way. 467. We're not doing bad. Uh-oh. 9? He did 9 damage. Now, you remember, he was one of the last units to move last time? Now he's the first. Which is not any use to us. I mean, it would be at some point, I suppose. But right now, not really. Come on, we can kill you. No, we can't, because we only have 1 shot. Ah! I don't see the point in moving you, though. And you're dying. I would like to point that out. Alright, 402 hexes to go. Not sure what he did there, but I don't care. We're going to shoot him in the face. We don't have any missiles or anything, which kind of sucks. And we missed. We missed. Run away. Uh-oh. And we lost one of our fighters. And he gets to shoot again. That's not allowed. Right. We are going to shoot him, though. Oh, we only had 40% chance on that one. Well, that sucks. Moving back. Alright. We can't kill you. We might be able to kill you. 27. No. 87. We'll give you a go. Yay. Alright, we do have something with you, I believe. Railgun? Okay, let's... You missed. You missed. You suck. I'd like to point that out. One down. Alright, you're a big ship. You're supposed to be able to kill them with, like, one shot. Oh, yeah, that was a miss. That was a big miss. We'll put you back behind cover. Which kind of doesn't sit well in my head that you have cover in a space game. But hey. You still don't have a shot there. What about there? No. What about... We'd have to go all the way around. We'll leave you there. Kill. Nice. And run away. And run away. Have you gone... You have. You've run away, haven't you? 40%? Really? 40? Targeting computer. 65%. No, we still suck. You can't use your railgun. What about your iron cannon? Not yet. Okay, let's get closer. How about now? Oh, you don't have any shields. Twin pulse laser turret. That works. I like that. Alright, well, only one enemy remains, so we may as well just keep pushing forward now. Because there's only one enemy left, and he's being attacked by our Fury at this moment in time. Ooh, missing that one. Go ahead, shoot us. Right. You know what? You just keep pushing forward. Oh, just one more hex. Done. Okay. Only 91 left to go. $81. Where are you going? No, he's only got 2 moves. Alright. We're going to get right up on top of you, okay? And you're not going to like this, but we're going to shoot you in the face. It is like XCOM. We are right next to them, point blank range, and got 85%.
Objective achieved.
Cool. Alright. Almost.
Mission successful.
Awesome.
Unit unlocked. Bonus awarded.
It's a very nice voice. And, well, there you go. That's pretty much Ancient Frontier. There's obviously more to it. As you get deeper in, you get more ships, you get upgrades you can purchase and research, modifications you can purchase and research. But that is basically the game. That intuition system, it just doesn't gel with me. I like to know what ships are moving, when other ships are moving, and how using their abilities together, being able to make them fall back rather than, you know, oh, that's all I can do with that unit. Well, there you go. It has to stand out in the middle of nowhere doing nothing. It just doesn't work in my brain, but I'm sure there's people out there who will actually love it. Like I said, I've got a friend who likes it a lot. He loves the way it works, so give this a go. Because this game deserves to succeed with everything else that it's done so I really want it to succeed. And I hope you all will enjoy it and give it a chance. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share. Let's get this game out there. Let's let people know about it. And if you like this video, you want to see more more reviews like this, then please do go to the Early Access Gaming website, and you'll find all sorts of reviews for new games that are out, games that are still in development. There is a whole host of us out there just doing reviews like this, and we all go to there to publish our videos. So thanks for watching, you guys. You take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.